Yeah, hi, so Richard Price, I'm the head of FSI for TIBCO UK and Ireland, working with the team to bring our propositions to the market in the UK for financial services covering banking, insurance and capital markets. I think there's a couple of areas that have been interesting, where you look at a lot of commonality between the clients and some of the presentations we've seen. They're all facing very similar challenges. What was interesting for me to see is the difference in the cultural approach to that. So how they tackle innovation, the partnerships that they create, and the culture that they use to drive that adoption forward is probably the interesting differential. From a more process point of view, I think the positioning of risk, where you have that juxtaposition between risk as a brake on customer service and potentially a threat to that, how that can actually be used to further enrich the customer experience with some companies that seem to have got it right. So it's a fairly broad showcase for us in terms of the technologies and the solutions that we provide into the market. Our central theme really has been around the innovation around collecting data, the initial data set, how to then bring data science to that and industrialize and operationalize that at scale. So TIBCO kind of intervenes in a number of points through a customer journey for most clients. We have the heritage of working with most of the large banks in terms of their integration and business process element. Whilst that's seen as part of the legacy infrastructure, is how do you connect that to partners, how do you connect that out to the edge in terms of new devices, but actually augmenting that with the analytic capabilities that we can bring to bear. So one of the things we notice at TIBCO is, in the conversations we're having with clients, is where they are in that maturity of their digital transformation strategy. I think a lot of benefit has been seen by clients, including Mercedes, as a different example where we've been able to deliver value early in the stage, but then deliver that at scale. So how to truly operationalize the processes that they want to achieve, the analytics they want to achieve throughout the journey of the engagement. I really think there's kind of a different level of maturity of digital strategy and transformation within a lot of the customer base. So our benefit and our approach has really been to share some of the experiences we've seen over the last 5 years, helping customers define that journey, helping them define the scope, but also bring some practical advice to drive value early in the engagement. So I think you'll see a huge increase still in the use of AI as a terminology, but I think you'll get that more defined. So both in terms of the big data challenge and cloud coming to bear, which is a sweet spot for us, in terms of actually the big compute that goes behind big data to drive the AI, but actually driving that further out through the process to the edge, where you have low AI in things like terminals exchange for fraud capture, for example. So you probably see a bigger spread of where AI can be applied through the journey.